What a game. Oh. There we go. I'm even wearing, I don't know if you can see on my shirt, Victory Flamingo! Absolutely losing your freaking mind! Just for funsies. This is the season! Excellent asset management. No. What? So many injuries. Jack Eichel? Better late than never.
Better late than never.
I can't even, most of the super exciting stuff happened in the third period, so we gotta trudge along to get to there. Generally, in the first two periods, it was actually really, just a fun hockey game. It was a little bit frustrating, like that tension in the air, because again, his second homecoming, their arena was only at 54% capacity, but you could hear it on the screen, all the boos every time that Eichel was on the ice, touched the puck, etc. And then the cheers. Eichel had 2 breakaways and was denied both times. The smile on Eichel's face mimicked probably how the rest of the crowd felt. You could tell he was just like, ah, dang it. But the fact that he was that instead of mad frustrated was really an improvement over his last homecoming. Anyways, getting ahead of myself, 5 minutes into the first period, Vegas is on the power play. And that delayed penalty was a minute long. Eichel was the skater that came on, boos. But he's able to grab the puck during the power play, sends it over to Marchessault, sends it back to Petro, who flings it on, and the rebound goes perfectly to where Stevenson can drive this home. 1-0 Vegas Golden Knights. Sorry, it was Petro to Marchessault who one-timed it, and then Stevenson the rebound. Buffalo sees, oh, power play goal, okay, and then 10 minutes later matches us with Tage Thompson, which makes it a Thompson on Thompson goal. That was only slightly confusing. Vegas Lights, let's get the weekend. Okposo with a beautiful feed over to Thompson, who snipes it far side as Thompson is skating over. Oh my goodness, okay, the goalie's skating over. He goes far side and it goes in, and it's tie game going into the second period. 3 minutes into the second, Haig scores a goal, except he doesn't because it's challenged for an offside review. This one wasn't 30 seconds before the goal was scored, so at least it had that, but this is just getting ridiculous. There's a problem with Duchene's goal being allowed, the reason that we have offsides reviews, and that's gonna happen every now and again, but where it's barely happening, it doesn't really benefit the play that much. I don't know, it just means that fans can't celebrate cool goals like Zegras' Michigan that got called back because of a 30-second previous offside. Not the point of this video. So goal disallowed, whatever. Buffalo funnels the puck in the neutral zone. Nick Waugh comes out with it and has a 2-on-1, sends it over to Kessel, who snipes it. 2-1 Vegas against Buffalo. It means I have to eat another hot dog, which don't worry, I've got here for your viewing pleasure. Just kidding. Phil Kessel, the hot dog man, scores his second as a Vegas Golden Knight, so this is hot dog counter up to 2. Later in the second though, Buffalo again on the power play. Let's try to score any other type of goal, Buffalo. Don't worry, they do in this game. Defensive battle that's lost, Middlestat skates out with it, a really good forehand backhand roof as he skates across against Thompson, and it's tie game 2-2. I was about to say going into the third, but it wasn't, because of the filthiest move I've seen Paul Cotter make in his NHL career, which is only 12 games, but still. Theodore breaks up Tuck entering the offensive zone, which Tuck, I miss that guy. I hope he does all the best in Buffalo. Him and Krebs both had 0 points tonight, it's okay. Waugh gets the puck in the neutral zone, sends it up to Cotter, who has a breakaway. And unlike Eichel's 2 attempts already to this point in this game, Paul Cotter with just filthy dangle that is not going to be talked about nearly as much because of what happened in the third period. And he beats, who is their goalie, Comrie? I mean, the fact that you guys have a young goaltender, that's got to be new and different, right? That's his third goal of his career. And holy cow, what a move. He's back in the lineup. He was out for a while for Amadio, but this change was good. Paul Cotter got 2 points tonight, and so that's good. But guess who got more? Let's check out the third period. Offensive zone face-off, Stevenson wins it. Eichel grabs it immediately, sends it over to Petro, who just flings this on from the point. I don't know what happened, why Comrie wasn't able to stop this, but he doesn't, and it goes in, and it's Eichel's first point against the Buffalo Sabres as a primary assist, and Petro's first goal of the season, which is also an understated event that happened in this game. But One of the things that I love about this is they didn't focus on Petro's first goal of the season, including all of the teammates. They all focused on Eichel, his smile for finally getting a point against this team that wouldn't let him get a neck surgery. All the teammates just were like, yeah, let's go. We love this for him. You know what would be better though? A goal. Guess what happened next? Offensive zone faceoff, and this line, I don't know, they were just on it tonight with the faceoffs. Petro sends one on, but Comrie makes the stop this time, and the puck plops right in front of Jack Eichel with a wide open net, and he does not miss this, and he scores a goal against his former team, the Buffalo Sabres, to make it 5-2 Vegas.
Give me your booze. I am nourished by your hatred.
His celly is just like, where are the booze now? And it did silence Buffalo. But not the most silent they would be this night. I mean, before we get to that point, Tage Thompson scores another goal and to make it 5-3. So Buffalo, you know, rising back up, thinking they can come back. I don't even know how that one went in, but yeah, that was a good goal. Like, he was able to outskate Haig. His reach, he's just like super low on the ground with his stick all the way over there and then pulls it in. Goal, Buffalo. Paul Cotter almost gets a second goal in the game, but instead of Paul Cotter getting a second goal off a breakaway, Jack Eichel gets one off of a partial breakaway because Stevenson, with a beautiful backhanded feed over to Eichel, who's streaking up in the center of the ice, shoots it on, and Comrie's not able to stop it. 2 goals in his second, the second homecoming for Jack Eichel against the Buffalo Sabres. You know, everyone's thinking it. Oh man, what if? Buffalo silenced. The announcer even said something about, you can see Buffalo fans walking out. They didn't want to be there. It's 6-3, so Buffalo's probably not going to pull a goalie. But you know, there's plenty of time, and he almost had 2 before this. He could have had 4 goals up to this point. Just feeling it rise up, coming and delivering in this game. Having 3 points, are you kidding me? What would be better than that? The thing we're all thinking. And Vegas is going to a power play. It's like storybook setting it open, and instead the Buffalo Sabres score a shorthanded goal to make it 6-4, which okay. A bad rebound from Cousins that Thompson gives up here, and it goes straight to Asplund, who has a wide open net to shoot on. Shorthanded, you don't really want that to happen, but I mean, it also allowed for probably the best moment in hockey in this evening happening. So it's forgivable. Maybe he planned it. Maybe he's like, hey, one surefire way that we have more opportunities to let this happen is by me letting this goal in. Yeah, he meant to do that. It was on purpose, right? Jack Eichel. His shot goes off the post. That was it, wasn't it? That was it. Oh, it's gonna be because of the post. No. Buffalo, empty net. Okay, Petro thinks about shooting it, but sees Eichel over here and, you know, gives it to him because he's a good teammate. He's assistant captain for the Vegas Golden Knights, wants his teammate to get a hat trick in the same arena he's gotten his other 2 career hat tricks in, but the shot is blocked. The crowd goes wild, which is the funniest thing because you're losing 6-4. You are so petty that you do not want this guy to score a hat trick, and you're like, okay, whatever, that you're gonna cheer for a block on an empty net goal when you're down by 2 with 30 seconds left. You deserve what happens with 7.6 seconds left. Martinez stick lift, grabs the puck. It was a 6-on-5 at this point because the penalty had just been over, and he passes it over to Eichel, who's literally on the red line, and just Hail Marys it. And it goes woo, and it straightened it out. He celebrates, his team celebrates with him because Jack Eichel gets a freaking hat trick in his second return to Buffalo. Theodore grabbing him on the bench like, yeah, because he's coming across, and you could tell everyone wanted this for him. Mark Stone with the funniest ear bite as they're leaving to go applaud all the teammates on the ice in Buffalo. It's so funny.
I don't even know what to say, but that was unbelievable. Send him home. Send him home.
Oh man, that felt good. To end this road trip, winning all 5 of our games with that 7-3 victory over the Buffalo Sabres. I want Tuck and Krebs to do well. I hope that they have fantastic careers. I want Tuck to be the future captain of the Buffalo Sabres. He's gonna do a fantastic job. And it would be fun if the Sabres were to finally make the playoffs again this year. But Jack Eichel is a Golden Knight, and he scored his 3rd career hat trick. 4 points in this game, was a +6, I think. This statistic from the NHL Network. The Golden Knights have 8 players with double-digit points. No other team has more than 5 players. This really has been so far this season. Scoring by committee, and it's been working out. Jack Eichel leading the troops, which is great and fun. Stevenson's a point a game, and he makes under $3 million. Thank you. You can gladly have that 5th round draft pick. Jack Eichel is number 9 and got his 9th goal of the season in this game, and the 9th straight win for the Vegas Golden Knights. Just other housekeeping stuff because this game was so much. This video should be shorter because it's only 1 game. Still gotta finish my hot dog. Laurent Brossoit cleared waivers, so he's gonna hopefully regain his game back down in Henderson. I'm glad we get to keep him because if for some reason one of Hill or Thompson were to go down and get injured this season, it would be really, really rough for us after that. So the fact that we kept Brossoit, I think, solidifies our depth from goaltending for just a little bit, and that's comforting to me. He did not look good in his game for the Henderson Silver Knights, which might be why nobody claimed him. That and his cap hit, not many teams could claim him if they wanted him. Also, I'm gonna be going to the game, which might, depending on if I have time to edit this or whatever, that game might have already happened before this video is posted, but I'm gonna be going to the St. Louis Blues game because I found a ticket for $45 and I'm in Vegas this weekend and it's gonna be great. That's gonna be it for Game 15's nightly review. Thank you so much for watching and have a good night. I know Jack Eichel will be.